For lot of us, meetings are a dull waste management of period, but technique could quickly assist do them more than exciting and efficient. Several human beings write haiku, other act meet bingo hall, vision how lot before agreed speech they can cast into the talk. Several covertly verify out Grindr on their phones or look capture up TV, time other violin in their jewelry articles, blockhead or just nod away. Which's openly anxious, if thou re the meat mount, how is, surveys show how the extensive most of us confess to making some things for meetings. And down there's ever one man, frequently a man who loves the audio of his own vote, who drones on and on so not one else can get a speech in edgeways. Wouldn't it be fabulous if an artificial intelligence, meat bot could speak him to close up? So, how day may not be too far off. It is really probable for an AI to recognize while one man is dominant a meat, or while a offering circular debate keeps upcoming behind to the identical spot, says James Campanini of Video Conference Business, Blue Jeans. If no new points are done following a time, the AI could propose to packaging upwards, says Cynthia Rudin, a machine scientific prof at the Massachusetts Institution of Technique. Time he's a beautiful concept to believe all will be fantastic at fleeing meetings, all is no, observes Elise Keith of Bright Meetings, a US-based meat control plate. An AI broker might be capable to define if a meat lead is enabling how every party is creature heard alike and quite, she says. Voicera, based in 2016 in Silica Vale, has created an AI aid named Eva. As take notes, Eva identifies a meat's activity items and decisions. If AI can do largest of the worldly and heavy job for industry meetings, how foliage more than area for humans to believe on policy and sight, argues Nikki Iliadis at the London-based Big Innovate Center, an Innovate hub work in AI. In Japan over the year, the prefectural of Osaka, that is accountable for 9 millionth human beings, begun with AI to decrypt and summarize the 450 office meetings it holds every year. The AI recognizes of the background if speakers are with the Tokyo or Osaka dialects, and who is talk as it transcribes. So far it has halfway the period necessary to make summaries and has cut personnel overtime work, the prefectural says. How on not though possessing to be constructively this at a meet? One characteristic that really be far off is possessing an AI incarnation, accede meetings for thou, while thou fleeing deceased, says Mr. Campanini. So, my AI recognizable creation joins the meet, conducted notes for me, and while I accede, it stops and sends me the notes, he says. Rather frequently we discover we've been guessed to a meet how isn't pertinent to us or is at a really uncomfortable period. So technology firms are as well work on ACE to assist solve who should visit and while the meet should be, Ms. Keith says. One Stockholm begin up, Mentimeter, is manufacturing it facilitating for meet attending to offer instantaneous nameless feedback loop on if they discover a debate helpful or tiresome. A way of solution slop meetings is producing the auditorium get portion in a easy path, says Johnny Warstrom, the Begin Up's head execution. Attending with the software program can do outdoor-ended responding or voice in repeated choice quizzes. While the bearer turns on the speech puff characteristic, a display is enhanced as attending present comments, and the largest often utilized speech seem greatest on the display. Such a nameless dwell feedback loop has radically modified the dynamic of a representation, says Austin White of finance services company AFH Riches Control. He now spends more than period debating sudden responding rather than just proving understanding, he says. Mr. Warstrom believes the software program allows less than energetic attending to include a say for one day. All of a flash everyone has a vote, who at the behind of the chamber as lot as the man talk loudest, he says. He thinks the is perhaps why Mentimeter, that has 20 millionth users and is Sweden's fastest increasing begin up, has more than woman rather than man customers. But before such a clever meet technology becomes more than common, it seems we'll go on ruinous period in the office space. On to the MIT Sloan Control overview. Management team now expend 23 several hours a 1 week in meetings, up of by 10 in the 1960s. And in one big business, a solitary week statute meet, and the preparations for it, took up 300,000 servants several hours a year, the Harvard Industry Overview found. Surveys show how the extensive most of us believe their waste management of period. Though bosses include been more crucial. Tesla lug Elon Musk, for example, said his employees in an April email to go out of a meet or fall off a urge as quickly as it is evident you aren't addition importance. It is not rough to keep, it is rough to do who remain and waste management their period, he added. And Amazon lug Jeff Bezos has prohibited PowerPoint, the curse of lot meetings, especially while speakers just recite out precisely which's on the slides. Lot meetings copy job has already been made, so manufacturing meet notes readily searchable could assist, says Neil Martin of Meeting Sense, a US-based meet software program company. Toolkit how can build agendas, email meet invitations, spread notes and hold path of activity items should enhance efficiency, he believes. Differently, he says, we include all the video conference and some technology to connection us, but we're yet making things as we ever did. A lot of the may audio love desired thought, especially while you believe how frequently main tele, and live video conferencing technology fails to job. But whatever how helps meetings be lightly less than morbid must certainly be welcomed. Currently, behind to yours doodling.